The effect of pretending to have customers to get more customers actually exists, and you've probably seen it without realizing it. Here's a real case. A skincare store was barely selling 1 or 2 products a day. The problem wasn't even the product, it was that anyone visiting the page would think, if nobody's buying here, I'll look somewhere else. So they did something simple. They started posting videos of orders being packed. They showed customer reviews. They shared results. They kept mentioning how certain products were sold out. And sales started climbing. Not because the product changed, but because the perception did. That's one psychological trigger out of 7 that companies use on you, constantly, often without you ever noticing. Here's every one, mapped out completely. Social proof. This is the exact mechanism behind that skincare store. When your brain doesn't know what to choose, it takes a shortcut. If a lot of people are already buying something, it assumes it must be good. That's why review counts matter more than review content. Why bestseller tags work even with no other information. And why a busy restaurant pulls in more walk-ins than an empty one right next door serving the same food. You're not actually evaluating the product. You're evaluating the crowd around it. Reciprocity. Reciprocity is the deep social rule that when someone gives you something, you feel obligated to give something back. Free samples at a store aren't generosity. They're a calculated trigger. The moment you accept something for free, a small psychological debt opens up, and buying something, even something small, is how most people's brains resolve that discomfort. This is also why free trials convert so well. The free month isn't really free. It's a debt the brand is counting on you to repay with a subscription. Scarcity. Scarcity tells your brain that anything in short supply must be valuable, simply because it's running out. A countdown timer on a checkout page, a banner that says only 3 left in stock, a limited edition label slapped on a completely ordinary product. None of that is really about supply. It's designed to trigger loss aversion, which is a far stronger motivator than the desire to gain something. You're not afraid of missing a good deal. You're afraid of missing out, period, and brands know the second feeling sells better. Authority. Authority works because people are wired to defer to whoever looks like an expert, especially when they don't have the knowledge to judge a choice themselves. A toothpaste ad with someone in a white coat, a skincare brand citing dermatologist recommended, a finance account with Wall Street veteran in the bio. None of these claims require real verification to work on your brain. The white coat and the title do the persuading before a single fact does. Liking. Liking is the simple but powerful truth that we say yes more easily to people we like, and we like people who seem similar to us, who compliment us, or who we've built rapport with. This is why influencer marketing outperforms traditional ads for the exact same product. It's not that the influencer knows more, it's that you already like them, and that borrowed trust transfers straight onto whatever they're holding up to the camera. Commitment and consistency. Once you've said yes to something small, your brain pushes you to stay consistent with that yes, even as the ask gets bigger. This is the mechanism behind the foot in the door technique. A free newsletter sign-up leads to a free trial, which leads to a low-cost upgrade, which leads to a full subscription. Each step alone looks harmless. But once you've taken the first one, backing out at any later step would mean admitting the earlier yes was a mistake. And most people would rather keep saying yes than feel that. Unity. Unity is the newest of the 7, and it's about shared identity rather than shared interest. It's not buy this because it's good. It's buy this because it's what people like us do. A brand that talks like your specific community, that uses the language of a shared identity, a hobby, a belief, a way of life, taps into something stronger than liking or authority combined. Because rejecting the product starts to feel like rejecting your own identity. 7 mechanisms, each one quietly running in the background of almost every purchase you've made this year. None of them are inherently evil. Reciprocity and liking exist in healthy friendships too. What changes everything is intent. The same 7 triggers that build genuine trust between people are the exact same ones a checkout page can fake in under 3 seconds. Subscribe for the next full picture.